And we're back. Hello everybody, it's DarkPaladin111 here. Still crippled, still in bed, gonna make you another video. So we're gonna look straight back into it. Here we go, where were we? Chapter 6, author's note. Zip up preps, okay? P.S. I will not update until you give me good revals. Oh, starting as you mean to carry on, you stupid bitch. Right, anyway, the next day I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end, and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray-painted my hair with purple. Let me just repeat that for you. I spray-painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal and blood instead of milk, and a glass of red blood. Yup. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. Reader's note, just to point out, this is set in England, so most people would have an English accent, you dozy cunt. Anyway, he looks exactly like Joel Madden. He looks exactly like... I can't do it. He looks exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I can't fucking do that. Let's see if I can get the line done. He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise, so I went away with him. Of course. Oh, that's not how rape happens at all. Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys. I'm only writing this because I got 5 god reviews. BT dubs, I don't write the next chapter till I get 10 god vons. Until I get 10 god vons. Stow flaming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanitz. And she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails in red nail polish. Author's note. See, does that sound like a Maru Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then we started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. It's a bit eager, isn't he? Then I took off my black leather bra. That must get sweaty. No? I don't know. I mean, I've never worn black leather bra on my man tits, but I can imagine there'd be some fucking serious moob sweat. So, I don't know, maybe women don't sweat. Who knows? I guess you definitely don't if you're a Mary Sue. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked, and he put his boy's thingy in mine, so she's got a dick now, docking, and we had sex. Author's note C, is that stupid? I mean, yeah. Because you got a dick now. Just say. Oh, Draco, Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody gothic writing, were the words vampire. Still only one word. I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. Oh, I feel like that's pretty homophobic, really. Okay. I put on my clothes all huffily and stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He has a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker! I yelled. End of chapter 7. Chapter 8, author's note. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend, B. Ludi, again apostrophes, B. Ludi Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her long waist, as in, toilet waist, lank gothic black hair, and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. So she had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she is very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. She converted to Satanism. She is in Slytherin now. That entire paragraph, by the way, is a retconning of Hermione. Hermione is B. Ludi Mary Smith. So, just in case, yeah. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demanded angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Wasn't that required to be going out with Vampire? Everyone gasped. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is where the point of view just flips for no reason. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I went out with Vampire. I'm bi, so is Ebony. For a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now, and he had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. But I'm not with Draco anymore, Vampire said. Well, yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the forbidden forest, where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to burst into tears. End of chapter 8. Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore persuades. I said he had a headache, and the reason Snap doesn't lick Harry now is because he's a Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a sudden, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort. Just give you guys a minute to appreciate how shocking that fucking revelation was. So, okay. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks! I shouted at him. Fucking just throw a cat. Love the idea. She's not even like casting a spell. She's just picking up the fucking cat and chucking it at the cunt. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled. Thou must kill vampire. Thou must kill Vampire Potter. I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes. Sexy, S-E-X-A-H, by the way. And his gothic black hair. And how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought maybe I wasn't such a colossal cunt and maybe I actually understood what anyone said in English. No. So I wish it said that. So I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please. Oh, fuck. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked him in a surprised way. Right, I've really got to try with this bit. Voldemort got a dude you're so retarded look on his face. I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. I can't shout that. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram, brackets, get it, between Joel Madden and Jared Way. Ha, ha, pentagram instead of cross. Ha, ha. Yep. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, making out. It's got to be pretty fucking difficult doing that, like making out through a forest. I'm just putting down there. End of chapter 9. Chapter 10. Author's note. Stop it, you gay fags. I'd just like to point out she constantly references how hot she finds gay men in this, so just putting out there. Stop it, you gay fags. If you do not lick my story, then fuck off. Because it turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle at all, and she's a vampire, and vampire are evil, that's why they'd moved houses, okay? By the way, that sort of language is soon going to infiltrate the main story. It's going to get very difficult for me to read this. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset when I went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot and MCR. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diabolo now. He has black hair with blue streaks in it, and Hagrid. Only today, Draco and Vampire would... Oh, this is the fucking... Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. Please take note of this sentence compared to what she says at the end of this chapter, okay? I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too. The only way you can kill a vampire is with a C-R-O-S-S. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak. Steak spelled as in the meat, by the way. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather shirt, that showed off my boobs, and tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm not. There we go. We were singing a cover of Helena, or Helena, I'm never sure. And in the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry, but I want to kill him because he's really nice, and even if he did go out with Draco, but if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you? You fucking mug. You fucking poser muggle bitch. See, is that out of character? I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then, suddenly, Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. "What have you done?" He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset, and you will see why. "Ebony! Draco has been found in his room! He committed suicide by slitting his wrists!" Really just fucked up that, didn't I? End of chapter 10. Alright, guys and girls, I think we're going to cut that there, because my back is fucking hurting like nobody's business. Be cool if maybe we get the video to like 3 likes. That'd be pretty cool, guys. Show your support for it if you don't mind. But yeah, like, favourite, subscribe, all that weird shit that kids do these days on fucking YouTube. And it's been Dark Paladin 111. And good night, good luck, and as always, please watch out for the walkers.